What's up, guys? It's your girl E, and I am back for an Ambitions review. And this is episode 8, titled Backstabbers. Smiling in your face all the time, they want to take your place. Backstabbers, backstabbers. We know I can't sing, but every time I'm one of those people that just randomly burst out. Oh, I saw an adult driving by and it's a baby walking, so I was looking like, what you doing? Stop looking at her. Just randomly blurt out stuff like like whatever. Anyway, so we start with Amara working out on a bike, and it's like she going hard. So we're like, okay, girl, I see you. Get your workout in. And here come Titus, trying to be cute with it. And she's like, no. Let me clock your moves real quick. You didn't get back in the bed till 4:30. Where was you at? And he's like, back in Birmingham, when I went for that drive during that case. And she's like, yeah. And I also remember asking you to wake me up to let me know that you're leaving so I don't have to worry about you. And he's like, I'm sorry, you were snoring so cute, I didn't want to wake you up. And she's just like, where'd you go? He's like, I went for a drive. But when she asked him where, he's like, he didn't remember. And then it switched to I don't remember to I-95. And she's like, so which one is it? Either you don't remember or you went down I-95. He's like, whoa, what's up with the third degree? Can we turn assistant attorney for the DOJ off real quick? And she's like, I'm sorry, whatever. And then he walks out and she's just looking after him. But it was too close to her asking for him to not turn around and be like, anyway, she was like, Titus, why are you lying to me? But it's just like he just walked out the door, so it seemed like he could turn back around and be like, I'm not lying to you. I told you where I was, whatever. Sometimes to me they don't plan scenes out right, because it's just like you should have waited maybe like a beat more and then had her say it, because I'd have turned around like, I just told you I went down I-95. I'd have flipped the whole thing on her, like. But Titus know he wrong, and he can't even get his lie together. It's like, can you at least practice your lie about what you was doing if you gonna do something wrong? Anyway, so then we switch over to Greg and Stephanie kissing, making out, and I'm here for it. I think honestly, if she wasn't married to Evan, I could see her being with Greg, and I'm here for it. I think it's cute. They good together. So then it's just like they kissing. He told her, tell me I'm the best you ever had. And she's like, okay. Then his phone vibrate, and then we see a video. Well, it's cutting between them walking up and him getting a video, and it's of some lady like walking in the middle, thinking she on a runway, to she's surrounded by 2-3 guys. I can't remember. So he hop up like, oh shit, like take all your stuff, get upstairs, don't make a sound, shut it up. And she's like, what you doing? So he done took her upstairs, threw her clothes at her, took her purse and her shoes and threw them behind the couch. And then it's like this lady walk in, her guards behind her, because they appear to be bodyguards. And he's like, what's up? What's her name? Her name Natasha. And he's like, what up, Natasha? Then next thing you know, the dude done went across his face. I'm like, damn, just punching you straight out the gate. And he's like, is this any way to treat family? And she said, we barely cousins. So then she was like, the old man isn't happy. And we're like, the old man? Who's the old man? And she like raised her leg up. Sorry, my notes are like kind of scrambled. She raised her leg up on the couch, and you could see her gun hide. It's like so much. I'm sorry, it's so much traffic on my street right now. I'm just like, shouldn't y'all be at home? Almost in the bed. It's bedtime. Maybe that's just me. So you can see the gun in her garter belt, and she's like, you need to get English rolls, because I think I didn't have it last week. That's the name of Greg's Peters, like, I guess his investors, the English rolls. She's like, you need to get the property that you promised for English rolls, or all it is gonna be over. And so He's like, what? He's gonna kill his only son? And Natasha kisses him. And I'm just like, I thought y'all was good. We family, baby. Kissing cousins. Shout out to 50 Cent. That used to be my song. And she says, I'm hoping my uncle will let me have the pleasure. So basically saying she want to kill him. So my thoughts are she's not actually his family. She's probably like maybe married into it. Because it's like if you watch the episode and you see the way she says, my uncle. So I'm just thinking she married into the family. They're not really cousins. Because otherwise you trifling for kissing your cousin, girl. So after they leave out, and then, hold on, time out. The little bodyguard, because he hit Greg like twice. Then as they walking out, he got the gun. So he waving at him laughing. I'm like, how tough are you? You just a bodyguard. You just hired muscle. Like, you don't do nothing for real. What you chuckling for? Like, you done did something. You only hit him at the command of somebody else. It's not like you really wanted to fight him and it was a fair shoot. That kind of got on my nerves because it's just like, you acting too bossy for somebody who just a little puppy for real, for real. Because I tell you when to go. You don't go on your own. So then Stephanie come downstairs like, what the hell is going on? So, and all he says is that it's family. It's just like, no, I need more answers than that. What you mean it's family? No, it's more than family. And you kissing the hoe. So who is she? Like, what is this? Anyway, so then we cut to another pointless conversation between Amara and Damien. And, she's just telling him, like, I told Titus. And he like, what he say? You know, like that smirk on his face. Like, he's so unattractive now. It's just like, you ruined it. You're just a crazy psycho. You ruined it. But the one thing I will give him, he did like move Stephanie's picture up closer to Evan. Like, don't think that she don't know nothing when she really do. So, and I don't even want to give him that because it's just like all the other stuff you're doing is so trifling. You don't even get points for actually helping out. And that's only because she blackmailing you, dusty ass. So Stephanie go see Greg. You know, no, it's back, not go see. It's back to that same scene. And it's just like, she seemed jealous. And it's just like, this your side piece. You can't be too mad about what he doing. But he did try to warn her, like, my family dangerous. Don't play them games. All this shit you doing in Atlanta, that's cute. But when my dad and my other family members come down, you might want to simmer down a little bit. And so she's like, don't you dare threaten me. It's like, I'm not threatening you, girl. I'm trying to save you. Come on now. Don't be stupid trying to be cute. So then we cut to Bella at home playing with her mannequin. And her mom is on the iPad. And we see she's looking at houses. And she's like, okay. So she shows it to Bella. And Bella's like, you're finally moving out of the banks. Mama flips it and says, no, girl, this is for you and Roderick when y'all get married and after he done adopted the baby. Joaquin. I said, hold on, mama got it all mapped out for you, girl. This your future. So basically telling what she been telling her though anyways, like that's some excuse me. That's a married man that you need to leave alone. So it's like, you finna marry your own man, he finna adopt a baby. That's your family right there. You leave this family over here alone. And she just looking at her like, mama. She's like, no, for real. And then, okay, so this is something I wanted to touch on. Because she said maybe if she grew up with a dad around, she wouldn't be such a mess with men. I want to know, what does that mean? Like, how do you justify that for yourself? Because even though, this, like I said, once again, we know that this is a show, a lot of women use that justification like, oh, I didn't have a daddy I didn't have a daddy around, you know, Tia Marie. I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild and I don't give a fuck. Like, no, that's not your excuse. Because you still have, unless your mama ain't shit, you still had a loving parent in the house teaching you what you should and should not do. You can't miss out on something that you never had. And that's the thing that gets me. It's like, you cannot use the excuse, oh, I didn't have a dad, so I get to be crazy and I get to sleep with so many men because one man wasn't around. So I give my body to a bunch of other ones and just be satisfied with what they give me. Because how do you use not having a dad to being a mistress? The two things don't add up. like at all. Like, don't add up at all. You cannot use the fact that your dad was not around and quote unquote didn't want you, because I know that's how they look at it, like he didn't want me, so now I'm going to sleep with us. Like, what, did you want to sleep with your daddy? No, of course not. So how are you justifying sex and sleeping around with people as to not having a father? Because that literally makes no sense. And the only reason why I'm saying that, because you have plenty of girls who did have a dad and still grow up to be the same way. So either that's just how you're going to be or not at all. But don't use not having a dad as a reason for this not working. And so then she told her mom, she's like, Mom, you're good looking and you can, okay, girl, your hair cute. I love black girls. She just walking down the street with her phone like in her hand. She like patting her hair like, okay, it's in a cute little, what I was saying, like a little bun, like a weave bun. She cute. Go ahead, girl. So then we have Stephanie in her office working, and Mama Carla pop up like, why you not dressed? We got somebody's birthday party to go to. I didn't catch the name. It wasn't important. And so she's like, can you make up an excuse for me? Her mom like, I guess, girl, I will. And then she's like, Mother, wait. I'm like, I don't get that. I wonder, is that like in rich families for real? Or, just for the sake of the show? Because I have never once called my mom mother. Unless I'm like trying to annoy her. I was just finna say ignore, but annoy her. So it's just like mother, mom, mommy, mama. Like off Family Guy. Mommy, mama, ma. Like, I would do that to her. But literally, like, calling your mom mother all the time, it seems so ingenuine. Like, I don't like that. Like, there's no love there when you just say mother. Like, I just went off on a tangent for no reason. So she's like, do you know how dangerous Greg Peters' family is? So the mama sit down and she's like, no, is it Novak? See, like, I forgot. I think it's provoke. I don't know. See, look, me and words. I swear we don't get along. I want to say anyway, Greg Peters' daddy. Excuse me, y'all. He basically tried to do the same thing, which is take over the entire. I don't know if it was in Atlanta or maybe somewhere else. Like, tried to take over an entire block, and when it didn't work, he had to rename the company Greg Peters Enterprises, which Greg Peters Construction is a subsidiary of that company. So it's like Greg Peters took over after his dad tried and failed to do the same thing. And Papa Carlisle used to represent Papa Peters, because that's what I'm calling Papa Peters. And so she's just telling her, like, girl, if you gonna carry on this affair, what she tell her? She said, if you gonna play with fire and sleep with Greg Peters, you better make damn sure you're controlling the flames. She said, it's no fun to get burned. Believe me, I know. We're just like, Mama Carlisle, what you been doing? You slept with Papa Peters? Like, is history repeating itself right now? What's going on? Excuse me. It's stuffy in here. I should have let down a window before I got in this back seat. So Bella is preparing to meet her idol, Valentina. Instead is if anybody watch Power, it's Crystal Ball. But his name is Ignacio, and he's the chief operator of Corazon. I hope I said that right. Textile. So he's the chief operator of his mom's company, and so he was sent instead of Valentina. So he tells her that they're offering her a 6-week trial, to decide if they want to give her a long-term contract. And she just sitting there stuck on stupid. Her face was, because she just thought she had a permanent thing. He's like, no, sweetie. We need to see if we actually like your designs. Like, yeah, your man got your foot in the door, but he didn't guarantee you a spot. So it's just like, we need to see what you gonna do. And I don't know if it was just that red outfit or what was going on, but it was something about that outfit that just was not good. But it made Bella look like she had one of them diaper booties, and it's just not. Because I know she's a thick girl. Like, she looked good in her. in her other outfits, like that dress that she had. Well, we'll get to that later. That dress she had on later, she looked good as hell in that dress. But it was something about this red get up. It just did not look good. So then we have Damien like walking to his car, and I guess Titus is leaned up against it because he tells him, "You're messing up my new wax job," or something like that. And so they have a little encounter, whatever. Once again, Titus showing how jealous he is. Like, that's my wife. You had her for one night. I have her every night. And it's like, if you feel this way, why are you talking to this man? You have nothing to prove to him. There's nothing to say to him. You should not be talking to him at all. But yet, here you are. That's my wife. You can never have her. And it's just like, y'all arguing every other day, but you want to be Mr. Macho at her job. And then, here she come, like, Titus, what you doing at my job, though? And he would have got cussed out off that alone. Because that would have really made him feel away. Because I'm like, you did not come down to my workplace to try to be Mr. Macho when you really don't even trust me all the way, and then you trying to make him believe that we some happy couple. Either we are or we aren't. I swear I'm gonna get it together one day. I swear. But today is that day. It's just like, either we good on the home front or we not. We not gonna be that couple. Oh, I got too much going on, child. Excuse me. We not gonna be that couple that argue behind closed doors and be in front of people like, hi, how are you? Nah. I ain't never been the type to play like that. So if we not on good terms, what Jay-Z say? People speeding out of control, want to be a dummy. I ain't going to nobody nothing if me and my wife beefing. So it's just like, we gonna stay in this house till we get it together. Sorry, couldn't make your event. Anyway, so then we got Mama Carlisle paying a visit to Evan, telling him, you need to get your sister under control and stop this foolishness with her signature. Well, no, just get her under control. Because little Evan messed it up by telling her that, she almost got all the signatures to block the eminent domain. So, and then you see the look on Mama Carlisle's face, like, what? Like, so you telling her, see, that's why I don't like Rondell. They both don't know how to shut the hell up. Like, why are y'all always spilling y'all tea about what y'all got going on? You just could have sat back, let your sister get the signatures, let them, not knowing that she making any noise, and it would have, like, crept up on them, and then they would have been, like, with the stank face. But no, you had to tell her moves, just like she told what she heard back then to Amar, because all my notes are in one notebook. She told it to Amar and to Kent. And it's just like, girl, shut up sometimes. So the whole family don't know how to shut up. And so she tells him, don't be so sure about that. Then we have Damien paying 2 guys to beat him up from the banks. I told him, it's a thin line between love and hate. He want to be Brandy so bad and not the singer. I'm surprised he didn't take an orange and put it in a stocking cap and just whoop his own ass. My bad. Anyway, so then she has a Rondell. She has a petition party, I guess, like offering free food if they sign her petition. Then we have it was kind of like, I don't know, I'm bored. It's just like, okay, Desiree showed up, she all on Kent, Rondell gets mad, she goes to the back. Like, did y'all steal this car? Y'all just zoom in from one block to the next. Like, okay, go get them people that car back and get off my street. So little Evan is at Bella's place trying to set up a schedule. No, well, Bella was trying to set up a schedule. He just said, all you gotta do, when I call and ask if he there, you say he there, I'm popping up. She's like, no, that don't work no more. He's like, girl, I don't care what work. What I want is what I want. And another sidebar. It's just, I didn't get it. Like, he was drinking something, and instead of just putting the cup down, like, on a nearby table and walking away, he, like, walks up to her and hands it to her, and she, like, snatches it, but then she, like, throws it on the couch. So you throwing that dirty cup that probably had a little remnants of liquor still in there, you just threw it on your couch because you got an attitude? Okay. She trifling anyway, so I don't expect her to be clean. So then we have the cops showing up at Titus's door. Well, Amara bailed him out. And it's like, just as they're talking about the whole situation, he's like, do you have any idea how embarrassing that was? And it's just like, what do you say? I made moves my whole life to make sure I didn't go to jail. But it's just like, technically, Titus, this is your fault. So you can't tell her, like, oh, the result of you sleeping with him, and I had to go up to your job. Sorry, my niece car seat in here, and it's just trying to move it out of my way. What was I saying? Like, basically, it's her fault in a way, is what I feel like he was doing. Like, if you hadn't done this, then I wouldn't feel the need to go up to your job. It's like, no. If you would trust me, and I tell you that I put this behind me, so I need you to put this behind you too. But if you can't, then let me know so we can be. That's my whole thing. Like, I've been preaching from the beginning. Like, honestly, they need to break up. Just break up. Because there's no trust from Titus to Amar. He just flip-flopped. Like, one day they so lovey-dovey, then the next day they not. And it's just like, I don't get y'all. What are y'all gonna do? Because it's like, in a way, you just acting like you love her so she does not go off with Damien. Oh, and I meant to say back and forth, Titus, he was like, how's Sharon, Lester's wife? And he looking like, what? How you know about that? How you know about Lester? You been talking to Stephanie? That's how he looked. He looked like you shouldn't be knowing that name. Why you know Lester's name? So as they, they having a back and forth. He's like, I don't want to talk about it, but it's like, basically, she's like, we gonna talk about it. You know what? I'm looking dead at my notes, and I did a whole thing. Anyway, after the little Evan and Bella thing, it was supposed to be the cops showed up at their door, and arrested Titus, and I was so glad that it did not turn into a whole thing. I was just like, I don't need police brutality right now. I just don't need it, and I'm glad I didn't get it. But it was kind of like how the cops barged their way into their place and arrested him with Damien watching on his computer. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Here you go. Bailed him out of jail, whatever. And so after he bailed him out, and they had the argument, all of what I just said, I be getting ahead of myself, and I'm so sorry. But this is my third time attempting to do this video, and I was not about to start all over just because I messed that part up. Sorry. So in the midst of them arguing about, or talking about it, because they were not arguing after he got out of jail. They were just going back and forth a little bit, just having, sorry, I keep putting my clipboard in the camera. He tells her about Damien, because it's like, she asked him, she's like, so where did you really go that day you went on a drive? So he's like, he went back to Birmingham looking into Damien's old case. And she's like, do you know this makes you look like a stalker? And then so he tells her about Lester and Lester's wife. This is his MO. He sleep with the wife, then try to get rid of the husband so he can continue being with the wife. I'm trying to put you up on game. I'm letting you know he not taking you. He gonna have to fight me. And it's just like, whatever. Don't try to make yourself seem like the good guy. So then we have Bella showing Ignacio the 3 outfits that she made out of the material that, when they met together, that was part of like the stipulation to see if they wanted to work with her. She had to use their material and make an outfit. And they dragged it out because it's just like the 3 girls modeling, like, the white girl, she flipping her hair, it's just, they showed it like 3 or 4 times of this outfit. Is that topless? Just going back and forth. And he seemed impressed. He liked what he saw, which is good for her, I guess. So then we have Mama Carlisle visiting Stephanie and telling her, like, she's real close to getting these signatures, girl. But, we got to get rid of them. And it's like, she pulled up Stephanie's phone and she looked at her and she said, Mother, you are a genius. I love the way, Stephanie talks in this show. Go ahead, Robin, girl. Rondell finally get her a little piece. She get her a little piece and it's like, hallelujah. Maybe you will sit down somewhere and shut up, girl. But it's just like, as soon as she get her some, her world come crumbling down. But anyway, so Stephanie stopped by Greg's place to let him know that she took care of Rondell and to break up with him. Because once again, it's just like the way she talking, it just seemed like Stephanie a little jealous. That's why I say I like her and Greg together. I feel like they gonna be back together. So what we doing? Oh, yeah. Somebody sent Bella a cake with the word whore written on top of it. And she think Roderick did it. I guess because she ain't heard from him after she betrayed him. But it's like, girl, that man ain't paying no money to have them bake a cake, send it to you with whore written on top of it. He ain't think about you like that. I think he just took his losses and, moved on as he should have. Because once he realized you ain't no good, I would hope he wouldn't spend his time trying to get back at you. Especially not doing it by writing whore on top of a cake. Like, girl, she just thinks too much of herself. It's like, Bella, girl, ain't nobody think about you like that. So, after Rondell done got her little piece, she wake up. But it's like, that scene wasn't even right. Because the way she was laying on his chest, and then she look up and smile. It's just like, girl, you couldn't even act like you was asleep for real laying up on that man. Especially after you done got, whatever. Because I don't even care about the sex scene. It's like, girl, you finally got your little piece. Woohoo. But she like wake up, look at him, then jump up and check them signatures. They definitely stole this car. I'm sorry. The same car that I keep looking at because they flying up and down the street. And it's just like, okay, you done stole somebody's car trying to be seen. Woohoo, you can drive fast. Just don't hurt nobody. Just sit down somewhere. And so she sees that she finally got all the signatures that she needs. And it's just like, that is so, girl, you finally got you some. You got all your signatures. Life is looking up for everything's moving up daisy. Yeah, she finally got her signatures. Then it's like, as soon as that happens, ding, over 60% of your signatures are invalid because they don't live in your district. And it's just like, dang, just as quickly as you got snatched away from me. Oh well. So then we see Stephanie on the phone, like, thank you so much, whoever Chase is, because I thought her little sidekick name was Nick. And she knows about it already, so it's like, okay, you helped her get her signatures to where they needed to be, then called and said that they were invalid. Okay, I see you, Stephanie, girl. You doing it. I see you, girl. And like after she hangs up the call, I like her little quote at the end. She said, "I'm sorry, Rondell, but a girl from the Banks is no match for a bitch from Buckhead." I said, work it out, girl. I love Stephanie. And that's the end of the episode. And y'all, I am burning up in this car. I don't even know. I think y'all can see it. I am sweating, child. Whew. Anyway. So yeah, it's past my bedtime. And I will see y'all later. Deuces.